The seasons can be a complicated concept. However, it is something we learn in early high school. In this short video, I will be explaining the misconceptions surrounding the seasons and the actual scientific concept that causes them. A common belief around the seasons is that the sun is closer to the earth in summer than in winter. That is why it is warmer in summer. However, in practice, this is not correct. Let's begin by looking how light hits the earth as we orbit the sun. At this point here, the southern hemisphere is in its summer phase. Here, the southern hemisphere is receiving the same amount of light as the northern hemisphere, so the southern hemisphere is in autumn. Here, the northern hemisphere is receiving more direct sunlight than the southern hemisphere, so the southern hemisphere is in winter. Again, both hemispheres are receiving equal amounts of light, so the southern hemisphere is in spring. And we return to summer to complete the full year. To better understand the way that light affects the seasons, let's conduct a thought experiment by simulating the sun with a torch. First, let's shine the torch directly down onto a flat surface. This will simulate the way the sun acts in summer. As you see here, the light shining directly down onto a flat surface creates a circle. This is what is known as a high angle of incidence. For step 2, we're going to shine the torch on a 45-degree angle to the flat surface. As you can see, when we shine the light on a 45-degree angle, this creates an ellipse, not a circle. This is known as a lower angle of incidence. This angle of incidence is caused by the axial tilt of the Earth. This is 23 degrees and is the angle of the equator to the plane of our solar system. What does all of this mean? Well, when we take a look at step 1, we simulated the sun in summer. This had a high angle of incidence. This means that the energy is more concentrated. This will lead to higher temperatures. And in step 2, we simulated the sun in winter. This had a low angle of incidence, which means the light is less concentrated. This leads to the colder temperatures of winter. Let's do a quick recap. Seasons are not caused by the Earth being at different distances from the sun, but a result of the axial tilt of the Earth exposing each hemisphere to the sun's light at varying angles, which causes some parts to receive more energy than others. Thank you for watching this introduction to the concept of the seasons. I hope this was informative and enjoyable to watch.